I took this picture in Jerusalem. This is the exit from the old city. I think this is the Nablus gate, I think. And I took this picture when I was in Israel last September, September 2025, so still during the war in Gaza. If you look at this picture, you see Jews and you see Arabs basically living together. If you look at the Arabs, they are on the mainly on the right side, right bottom side of the picture. So definitely you see an Arab woman or two of them, and then you see Arabs, a group of Arabs. They have like a yellow vest, which has a Hebrew writing on it. Clearly, they are working for the Jerusalem city service, and they're just talking, and they're kind of like laughing and kind of like having a nice conversation. On the other side, you see Jews and other tourists walking very peacefully inside and outside of the city. And on the gate, this is a gate which is open, of course, uh, of the walls of the old city of Jerusalem. You see like three Israeli
They actually belong to
police officers,
Magav,
and
which
they're
is
just guarding all.
border police, basically. They also have female soldier, which are also police officers. As you can see in the picture, they're obviously eating peanuts or nuts or something like this. So they're very very relaxed. Even though this area sometimes there's some violence, it's all very very peaceful over there. The next picture is in the alley from the Jaffa Gate to the Western Wall. And it's an alley that has a lot of shops that are owned by Arabs. And all those Arabs, they sell all sorts of souvenirs and stuff like that, and they sell to tourists. They all speak Hebrew, and they all approach to you in Hebrew if they notice that you are Israeli and a Jew. And they're very, very friendly. And so they are Arabs, but they're selling like shirts and hats with I love Israel and jiu-jitsu and IDF, and they approach to you, hey, my brother, my cousin, you my friend, and they want you to buy, but it's so surrealistic. But this is the reality in Jerusalem, is that it is peaceful. So it's very different than what the news are telling you. The next picture I took in my city, Hadera, which is a city in North Israel. It's it's a city that was established in about 1891 by Zionist Jews of the first and second Aliyah. But it's a city that even though Arabs don't live in the city, Arabs do come to it to get all sorts of services in education and economy. And also, some of them, they have businesses, they have shops, lawyers, insurance agents, and restaurants, and so on. And they come also to mingle and to socialize among themselves. So as you can see in the picture, this is basically an Arab family. You will be surprised, but I think that this is actually an Arab man with two of his wife. Yes, in Israel, Arabs they marry like two, three wives. No, it sounds funny, but apparently they can do that. And they just walk free. This is my city. This is actually not so far from where I went to high school. And as you can see, nobody's checking them or harassing them. Nobody is attacking them or anything like that. They don't need any kind of protection or whatever. They're completely free and safe to walk in Jewish cities. So this just show you how safe everyone in Israel, especially if you're in a Jewish control area. So when I was in Israel, Actually, I went to my own city on the first day that I came to Israel. I went to my own city and I went to a small supermarket, which is in a shopping mall. And what happened over there is that there were two cashier women. One was obviously Jewish, and the other one was obviously an Arab. She was a fat Arab covered with the hijab or whatever you call it. And the Arab woman was kind of slow, so the clients, the people that come into the shop, they were kind of like waiting in line, and she was kind of like having trouble with the cashing machine. So people start to kind of like complain and getting nervous. So I moved to the other lane where the Jewish woman was, and which is just fine. But all along, the manager was an Arab woman. She had like this black hijab thing on her head, not covering her face though, and she was yelling in Arabic on the Arab woman, which was slow. So, and that was completely normal, it wasn't weird. But this is basically Israel, like coexistence. We understand that we're different cultures, but we kind of like live in peace. Yes.